What's going on, vinyl community? It's been a little bit. This video been I trying to make for quite a while, but you know, life. Got some stuff going on with my dog and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, it's been a lot of rain here. It's gonna be kind of my RSD video, I guess, since I never made one. I went down to RSD. I woke up probably about 5 in the morning. I got down there about 5:25, 5:30 or so. And you know, I seen a lot of your videos. You guys got down there about an hour and a half, hour before your store opened, and you guys were like number 7 and stuff. Well, I was number 75. It's a big store, Josie Records here in Dallas. It kind of, you know, works to your advantage because they get a lot of stock because they have the most money to buy. So that's kind of why I go there. This year it didn't work out so well. There was a lot of, you know, I saw one guy that I know was a flipper. He goes to a lot of estate sales I go to, and he flips a lot of records. So I saw him there. He bought pretty much one of everything and then flipped it. What are you gonna do, you know? But anyways, it was still a good day. I still got quite a few things in the store, and then I had to go online to get the rest. Sunday, Platinum Records up in Ohio, coal mine, same guys. They list all their stuff that they have left over from RSD, and they had quite a bit. So if you guys are ever in that area, that's the store to go to for RSD because they have so much. It's crazy. I don't know how they get so much, to be honest with you. Like, they had 40-something copies of Bill Evans. But everything goes quick. You have to be on there right when they release it Sunday morning. So I'll start with the ones that I got in store. This was from Josie Records. I kind of gave up hope ever finding an original of this album. I've seen it shown quite a bit. And I know there's another reissue, but I thought this one was just a nice one to pick up for this. So this is Alexander Spence, Skip Spence. This is like a 3 LP, 2 hours of unheard music. So I haven't even had a chance to open this yet. So got some essays in there and some pictures and stuff like that. So obviously Skip Spence, Moby Grape, and I think he was in Jefferson Airplane maybe for an album or two. This is a pretty talked about album in the VC, so I've heard bits and pieces of it online, so I was very happy to get that. It was a little bit spendy, but for what you get, I thought a lot of the stuff was expensive, but for what you get, I thought it was decent, you know. So let's see, the next one that I actually got in store. Oh yeah, so this was also from Josie Records. I was kind of shocked this was still there when I got up there. 7 Mary 3's debut album. This is American Standard. Obviously their hit song, Cumbersome. Just a great album. This one was pretty limited, 800 on black, and then I think they had 200 yellow, which I probably could end up getting on Sunday at Platinum Records, but you know, you never know that. So great album. You know, I'm a product of the 90s myself, so it was kind of nice to pick this up. This was not number 1 on my want list, but this was pretty high, so really enjoyed it. Their second album's great as well. But what else did I get there? Oh, you know what else I got there? I got the oh, stand by. Oh well, I don't know where I put it, but I also got the Link Ray 45, unheard music from Link Ray. So anytime they promise something like that, I'm gonna listen. So let's see. So then I went up to another town just north of here. There's 2 record stores up there. It's up in Denton, and it's just north of me. And they had a couple more records that I wanted. This is West Montgomery, back on Indiana Avenue. This is done by Resonance Records, which they just do a outstanding job. Nice gatefold. Zev Feldman over at Resonance Records. He has not put out a bad album yet. I think this is like my 6th from him, his reissue that he's done. The jacket, the actual record is just, I mean, it's really fantastic. So this was some unheard music. The Carol DeCamp recordings. Let's see here. Recorded in the mid to late 50s, possibly in Indianapolis, Indiana. They don't know exactly where it was recorded, which is kind of cool. They just found the music, so. And then while I was up there, they also had this one, which was very high on my want list. You guys know how big a Weezer fan I am, so this is Dusty Gems and Raw Nuggets from Weezer. Essentially, these songs were on the Blue album. Well, a lot of these songs were on the Blue album. B-sides to singles that were on the Blue album, like Undone the Sweater Song and My Name is Jonas, all that stuff. So Michael and Carly is on here, which was like the leaders of their fan club. Suzanne, which I don't know if you guys ever seen Mallrats, the movie, but that was previously the only time you could get Suzanne unless you bought the single. I think it was like on a UK single release or something like that. And then my favorite Weezer song of all time, and it's actually the first song they ever wrote, or one of the first songs, is Jamie. It was actually recorded before they even had the Blue album. So, and you get the acoustic and you get the original one that was on the DGC Rarities album that came out. And then you just get like a lot of live stuff, songs from the Blue album. So this was a must-have for me. It's on a pretty cool blue vinyl. Nice blue vinyl. So yeah, that was this is probably number 1 on my want list for RSD. So is that all I got up there? I think it is. I think that's all I got up in Denton. So that was cool. I got quite a few things that I wanted that day. And then, like I said, I went online Sunday to Platinum Records, and they had more of the stuff I wanted. So I ended up picking up these next couple from Platinum, which I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but Platinum is essentially Coal Mine Records. It's kind of the same company. So, and then it kind of worked out because I had a couple things at Coal Mine that I needed to ship, so I just included them in my box from Platinum, free shipping. So this was also very high on my want list. Just came in yesterday. Bill Evans in England, also done by Resonance Records. Zev Feldman. This is his second, his later trio. Eddie Gomez is also in this, but then instead on drums you got Marty Morell instead of Jack DeJohnette. So I got number 719. This one was limited to 4,000, and his stuff always just flies on record store day. One of his other ones is like $300 now from a couple years ago that I missed out on. I still kick myself because I actually had it in my hand and I put it back, and I still kick myself for that. But so new music from Bill Evans. I don't know where they keep finding new music from these great jazz guys, but it's much appreciated because it's pretty cool. And this next one was also pretty highly anticipated release for Record Store Day, and they made 8,000 of them, but for some reason they were just flying off the shelves everywhere, so I couldn't find them anywhere. I couldn't find them on eBay, which was kind of weird, but got the Crow soundtrack. I haven't even opened it yet. It just came yesterday, so track listing, a lot of 90s stuff, obviously. Rage Against the Machine, 9 Inch Nails, Stone Temple Pilots, The Cure, Rollins Band, Violent Femmes. This was like a cult classic when I was in high school, so it was nice to pick that up. Couldn't believe I actually got it. It sold out in like 2 minutes from Platinum. I was just online, so let me flip the record. Hold on. Alright, so the last RSD find I actually had to get from a store out in Oakland, California, 1234 Go Records, and that is the Teal album from Weezer. Just came in today, actually. Also another one that seemed to be very hard to find. They're finding some newfound success with some covers, I guess, but obviously, you know, being the Weezer fanatic that I am, had to have it. I do like their cover of Everybody Wants to Rule the World. They kind of played that at Coachella, some cool videos online of that, and obviously Take On Me, their single Africa was also on that, so. Alright, and like I said, that was it for RSD. It was a great time. I got everything I wanted, one way or another, you know, online and other stuff, so spent way too much money, of course. What else is new? And yeah, so like I said, Platinum Records, Coal Mine, they had a couple other things holding for me. I always have something on hold up there waiting to be shipped. I just combine shipping because they have something come out almost every month, so I just don't want to pay $5 every time to ship, you know, $4 or whatever it is. So finally got, this is what we're listening to right now. It's Kelly Finnegan, The Tales People Tell. Kind of one of their most anticipated releases, really, besides Duran Jones. This sounds killer. It's on red vinyl. I have it playing right now, otherwise I'd show you. But just kind of listen to it, you know. I mean, it's just, Coal Mine just takes you back. I just love soul music, and he just does a great job. This is a debut album. I think he plays several instruments on this album, actually. Yeah, so check it out. Got number 2052 or something like that. I don't know if you can see it. But. And then also got a band called Soul Scratch. I got a 45 from them. Pretty cool. I love their 45s. They sound fantastic. Soul Scratch. And the song America. And then, of course, had to get the swag, free swag, Platinum Records, and then their Coal Mine logo. And I think it was Danny over at Not Enough Records showed this in one of his last videos, but this next artist was also a Coal Mine release, and for some reason I didn't buy it when it came out, but it was always in my want list, and he kind of made me go back and think about it, like, you know, I really need to get that album. So I found one on eBay, and it offered like $8 for it, you know, and they took it. So it says Gloria Barnes. More great soul music. Nice gatefold. The packaging is just super thick and nice. It's awesome. Great soul music. I think she was from that kind of area. Let's see. Yeah, Dayton, Ohio, I think is where she was from. So, and the backing band on this is actually Lee Moses. So, how cool is that? You know. And the Ohio Players do a couple songs, backing band on here. So, definitely check it out. You guys would really dig this. I don't have enough time to do a needle drop, or I would, but. The next one I got is I've always wanted some more albums from these guys. I have one from them. I have another one coming in the mail too. That's another grail coming for my next video. But this was actually not as high up a grail. I enjoy this album from this group, and it's awesome. But it's just not my top two. But it's still great. So. This is Beastie Boys' Hello Nasty. It's an original on the Grand Royal label. This came out when I was in high school. It was the Grand Royal label. They had this one and they had a Capitol release, so from back in Oh, when did this even come out? 1995 or 6 or something? 1995. Intergalactic's on here. Body Moving. Um, 3 MCs, 1 DJ. It's just classic Beastie Boys. Like I said, I mean, they have so much good stuff that everything can't be number one. So this album is great, and I'm very excited to have this in the collection. And like I said, there's another grail coming from this band here. Should be here this weekend, so I don't know if I'll get another video this weekend or next week, but wait for that. Okay, so it's already a lot of stuff right there, but I ain't done yet. So got some jazz as well. Sam Records, I've shown a couple releases from them that I have. I think I showed like a Barney Kessel. They do great reissues. Well, they're doing one of this guy, Bobby Jasper, and his All-Stars. And I was kind of looking, I always look at the original after I see, there's an album coming out. This was actually recorded in Paris, and it was initially released on a Paris label, and Mercury Emercy Jazz picked it up. Released it the same year, but so the Sam Records reissue was like, it's a $40 album. They do great work, Sam Records out of France, but this was only $6 for the same music, and it's, I think this is a second pressing because it doesn't have the Emercy little drummer up there. It's got the Mercury Emercy, so this is actually a second pressing, but I mean, I'll take an original any day of the week, so I ended up getting this instead of the Sam Records reissue, so I was pretty pumped up about that. Bobby Jasper, just great music. I don't know if you guys have heard him before. It's kind of an underrated album. They do a cover of Bag's Groove, A Night in Tunisia. Let's see, Milestones. So yeah, I think they did this at Club Saint Germain in Paris, 1954 to 56. He did a lot of this stuff over in Europe, so pretty cool. Next one I found just kind of surfing my favorite eBay, and sometimes I just find stuff that I wasn't even looking for, and great deals, so I had to pick it up. That Charlie Mingus, Hampton Hawes, Danny Richmond Trio. This is one of Charlie Mingus's first records. One of his first like 2 or 3 that came out. This is on the Jubilee label, original Jubilee label. So great music from him. Obviously, this is more bop. He didn't start getting more avant-free until later in his career. So that's fine with me because that's what I enjoy more is the bop, hard bop. So great record. Really happy to have this, and I kind of just simple Jubilee label. I really like that. So, and the cover, I kind of told my wife it reminds me of the Hungry Caterpillar. Thought that was kind of funny. Next, we got Stan Getz. This is Stan Getz Plays on the cool Norgran label. I thought that cover was kind of cool. I think that's with his son. Plays with Duke Jordan, Bill Crow, Jimmy Rainey. Yeah, Jimmy Rainey on guitar, Duke Jordan on piano, Bill Crow on bass. I don't know why, I just really dig that cover. Just kind of sweet, And like I said, on the Norgran label, which I really enjoy that label. Look at that. They all had their own subtleties that made them special back in the day. Got an upgrade copy of this. Temptation Sing Smokey. Original Motown. Or Gordy Records, but through Motown. way you do the things you do is on here. My Girl, Who's Loving You, it's Temptations. You know, it's freaking awesome. So that was an upgrade copy for me, vinyl wise. Also got a copy of Otis Redding, History of Otis Redding. I've Been Loving You Too Long. You guys all know Otis, so I'm going to go into that. A couple more here. You guys know I'm trying to get as many Frank Sinatras as I can. This is Only the Lonely, or Sings for Only the Lonely. This is the original Capitol Rainbow label, I believe. Yep. Just immaculate shape. Was excited to get that. Only for the Lonely's on here. Angel Eyes, Gone with the Wind. The Chairman. Never a bad purchase. This was an album that I did not have from the Byrds. I was actually standing in line for RSD, and they kind of wind you through the store. And this was actually in the dollar bins. I haven't even heard this album, really. I don't know why. Let's see. Gene Parsons, Skip Baden, Clarence White, Roger McGinn. So this is a little later than the rest of their stuff. So I'm really excited to put this on. I've never heard this album, so let me know what you guys think if you guys heard this before. But for $1, $2, whatever it was, couldn't pass it up. And last but not least, Willie Nelson, Shotgun Willie. One of my favorite from him. Been looking for a copy for a while. Found this in a estate sale a while back. I don't think it's as good as Red-Headed Stranger, or actually I have one of his early ones. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I enjoy that one as well. So I'd say top 3 for me, Willie Nelson. So I was very happy to add that to the collection. And that's it for this week. Wow, 22 minutes. I was trying to make a quick one. So anyways, thanks for watching. Been watching everybody's videos. I know sometimes I don't comment. I've been really trying to, though. I really appreciate the comments when you guys leave them. And yeah, hope you guys are having a good week. And we'll talk to you later. Alright guys, have a good time. See ya.